burst damage, sorry, not physical burst damage, that's a lie, but lots of burst damage nonetheless. Defending the early game pushes in case clutch gamers get a little bit too out of hand, then Timbersaw can tank his way through pushing a lot of early towers, and well, at least it gives you a lot of burst damage. That is the main thing that Execration most likely were worrying about. Being able to do enough damage to the Timbersaw, being able to burst people down, and the Tinker will be able to help that. Maybe a little bit odd to see the Tinker being picked up in this situation, but most mid heroes were banned out anyways, and remaining. Well, you want a big damage dealer. Probably you wanted the OD, but since that hero was removed, you have to go for what is left, right? Tinker, not a bad hero by any means. Stampede is a good way to make sure that Tinker never dies. They don't have that many control spells on the side of clutch gamers either. They only have the Chronosphere as like a big way to deal with the Tinker, so it's not a bad idea. Alright, and the go signal comes out from the side of clutch gamers. They say that they are ready to move out. In the meantime, let's see, Execration, they move out with DJ. They try to get some early vision down. Same thing for the Ogre Magi, just, you know, passing on by, trying to put down some walls. They may actually run into each other, the punch as well as the Ogre Magi here. Yeah, they will indeed. So this kind of gets obvious, and they will ping it. They will just like straight up ping where the waters. So the punch in the meantime maybe a little bit in trouble. He could actually be killed here. The Timber Chain gets skilled up by the Timbersaw. The Sunstrike comes out. Looks like DJ is going to be a little bit in trouble. They run him down. They try to go in for this kill. He may have to just go for that route tonight. He will try it very, very desperately. A little bit of lags coming out, but Hana will secure the kill. More lags coming out. Okay, please, game, stop this madness. In the meantime, Bombax is a little bit in trouble. He will be able to run himself away from that swamp from the Weaver. And the Warlock in the meantime gets another Timber Chain to the face. Looks like Hana, he's just in it to win it. He will go on further. One more hit is all he needs, and he will go for it. Sunstrike comes out. He will get the Timber Chain. He will eat his way through the trees, but he will be killed either way. In the meantime, the Weaver will be the next one to fall as Bombax goes in. Swarm comes out in the meantime. Looks like the Ogre Magi may be a little bit in trouble. May have asked for a little bit too much. The Warlock is not here just yet. The Weaver does use his salve, and looks like the Ogre Magi will be fine. He will bash those little beetles, and everything will be good to go. 2 for 1 trade-off is what the end result is. And well, the Timbersaw goes in again. He actually steals a bounty rune as well. Okay, well, Hana, you know, he doesn't care at all. Having Timber Chain skilled up this early is maybe a little bit annoying, but he even went for Boots of Speed, so I guess he was kind of set with being able to just, you know, run around in the off lane, try and dodge the punch a little bit with those Timber Chains. So it's not too bad. Plus, if you're AFK jungling, you would always go for the Timber Chain as a skill up, and he's going for the pull here. He wants to just try and pull the creep wave, walk away. The rod is not quite going to be close enough from the punch, so they'll run Hana down. They will try and do a little bit of damage to him, but he will get this creep wave nonetheless. And he does have a Shrine Hill to be able to be used in case of emergency. So Hana does secure himself a lot of farm on the Timbersaw already. And Timbersaw is one of the weakest offlane heroes in the game as well. Like, this is a hero that gets punished very easily, so you will have to make some, either you jungle for the first like 2-3 levels, or you have to like get a lot of help in the lane to be able to secure yourself that. And well, for the moment, he makes sure that he gets a couple of kills, gets some good starting items, and well, now he's almost level 3, so it's a good start for sure. Mid lane, the Invoker versus the Tinker. The Invoker already got a little bit of kill action with those Sunstrikes. The Ogre Magi will move into position as well, try and help the Invoker a little bit here. Looks like the Timbersaw is also having a lot of fun here, just Timber Chaining himself on and around, trying to leech a little bit of experience from these creeps. He's just trying to run down DJ on that punch, trying to do some damage with those Timber Chains. I'm not sure what he's doing right now, though. I mean, that is maybe a little bit too wild and crazy, trying to just punch him in the face, but he doesn't care. He's tanky enough to take that. And let's see, bottom lane, the Centaur. He's level 2 for now, leeching as best as he can. Using the last bit of his region, he does have only a salve available on top of what he already used. Well, not a bad lane for the Centaur by any means. It's actually a fairly easy lane. Like, Faceless Void is not a hero that does a lot of damage, so they can't really contest him too well. Now the Timbersaw, sorry, the Timbersaw is once again forcing around Execration. He will now chain himself through things, and DJ tries to go in to steal that bounty rune, but the Timbersaw is like, dude, nah, just nah. Just nah.
Haste.
Alright, looks like the Tinker maybe a little bit in trouble in the mid lane. The coast now comes out. The Kiev Major with the Rubik moves in. They get that jump, and Flysolo will secure the kill on the Tinker with a little Fate Bolt to the face. He will now pick himself up a little Boundary Rune as well, and that is another kill to the side of Clutch Gamers. As rotations are very easy in the two supports of Clutch Gamers. They don't really have to do too much to stop the Centaur from farming. Sure, he's getting a couple of levels, but Arbing, he's free farming in the meantime. Faces what is actually a very good matchup against the Centaur, because the way Centaur does damage in the matchup would be to use his double edge a couple of times, and that's completely useless against Faces Void, as he will just take away all of the damage. In the meantime, top lane Hana, I mean, the amount of space this guy's creating is almost illegal. Every single time he forces both the Pudge as well as the Warlock to chase him, he forces the Weaver to chase him once in a while, and he's not being killed anytime soon. He's even farming the jungle of the enemy woods. You know, might as well farm a little bit of creeps here and there, you know, get a little bit farm. The Warlock is leeching experience, obviously, but Hana, he's still level 3. In the meantime, we did see a TP rotation come out. I'm not sure if that was just a, yeah, that was just a TP back to base to heal up on the Pudge. Alright, well, the Centaur, he is out leveling and out farming the Timbersaw, but I feel like the Timbersaw is creating so much space that it's still kind of worth it. Now the mid lane, looks like the Invoker may be a little bit in trouble. They do not have a lace available on that thing. He tries to go for a hook, but no, the lift comes out on top of that, stopping the hook from actually pulling him anywhere. So the Tinker will be taken down either way. Another kill to the side of Clutch Gamers, very nicely done there. Nice timing with the lift. And speaking about the farm again, the Weavers was the Faces Void, both pretty much free farming in their respective lanes. The offlane heroes, well, the Centaur is ahead for now, as Hana has not really been able to get too many last hits, because it's a Timbersaw. It's not really a hero that is having an easy time getting last hits, and he has been using most of the laning stage to just run around now. Hana maybe will be in trouble. Looks like Civi wants to go very deep for that kill, but he will back himself up as Hana will use another Timber Chain to get himself a little bit further away. Everything will be fine. Mid lane in the meantime, the Tinker dies again as Bombax moves into position, gets another ignite off, and well, that is a dead Tinker for the third time this game, I believe. Gabby not having too much fun, apparently.
It's all the same to me.
Mill on that Invoker, having a very, very good start. Lasted wise, the Tinker as well as the Invoker, they're actually like dead even, but kills does make a lot of gold, you know. They're now 2,000 gold ahead on the side of Clutch Gamers, setting themselves up for yet another good game. Looks like the Faceless Void is trying to go for his headdress as the first item. He's trying to force out something from the Faceless Void, but from the, what's it called, the Centaur. Just hit him a little bit, force out a spell or two maybe, but you know, it's slow progress. Orb of Venom is all in the Faceless Void, just that laning zoning tool. I actually love people who build a Orb of Venom as a safe lane carry in the lane, because it seems like such an underrated item. It's so good against offlane heroes just to zone them away, forcing them to use more regen and just maybe getting like 1 or 2 more clicks off than you usually would. Mid lane, well, the Invoker, pretty much the same amount of levels as the Tinker at the moment, but I guess that's because the Kiev Major has been leeching a lot of experience while going for those ganks. He's almost level 4 on himself. The Rubik as well is level 4. And on the side of Execration, the support is a little bit behind, both in terms of farm as well as levels. The Timbersaw is trying to just keep himself a little bit defensive. He needs to get his levels before he goes too crazy, as he did go for a pull here as well, take a little bit of farm away from the Weaver. And he's level 5 now. Gets another point in that reactive armor, so he is going to be very difficult to kill the Pudge. Might be able to get a hook off though. If they get a hook off, they could maybe go for a kill. He will go and DG, doesn't get the hook. That is what they need to be able to get this kill. They will go for the hook, they'll bring him back, but I don't think it's good enough. And indeed, Hana, he will move himself away. He did have 15 stack of reactive armor, so it's not good enough. In the meantime, they will TP away on DJ. Just once again TP back to base. He didn't have any mana available, so he wants to go for that base run to get full mana. Bombax on the Centaur. He does have a Stampede available defensively if need be. Gets a Fire Blast to the face. Looks like he will have to do something, and well, he will just TP himself home. No worries there. Doesn't want to use his ultimate for no reason. Maybe it would have been better to use your ult. Just, you know, use ult, go use the shrine or something like that, but in the end, he decides that saving the ult may be more beneficial for his team.
Double damage.
I'm not sure which would have been more beneficial. I mean, it depends if they can get a kill or save someone with a Stampede in a moment. And let's take a look at Han on the top lane. Doesn't really look like he cares too much. Level 6. Just have that reactive armor healing him up nicely. So the Shadow Ward doesn't really feel like it does any damages. The damages is being negated by the heal of the reactive stacks. So very troublesome to get anything done. The Weaver is going to be bursted down pretty heavily here as well. They do get the Swarm out in the meantime. Hana does try to beat those beetles away, as the annoying thing about the beetles is that it actually doesn't count as an attack, those beetles hitting you, so the reactive armor does not tick up. It's kind of weird how that mechanic works, because technically you are getting hit by the beetle, but it is just not an actual right click, I guess. And now let's see the Pudge. Looks like he is going to be very much in trouble. Stampede comes out. This may save DJ's life. Looks like that is going to be the case. In the meantime, the Kiev Major is going to be focused down. So, speaking about saving that Stampede for later, looks like that is definitely going to pay off this time. They get an Ogre kill, and they make sure the Pudge does not die. Alright, well, not bad. Execration, they get a kill in the game. The second kill. Not bad for sure. The Tinker is going to be fine in the mid lane for now as well. He's been moving himself back and forth. He does have still even last hits with the Invoker, so he's not being punished as badly as you might think. And he does have March of the Mid. The machine is ready for jungling, so it's okay. The Centaur as well on the side of Execration. Looks like he is rushing towards a Blink Dagger, just first item. Okay, more lags. Oh, the Singapore service, man. They're punishing me. Alrighty. Well, 1,000 more gold to go for the Centaur, then he has his blink completed. The Timbersaw in the top lane most likely will go for, well, he has a Soul Ring flying out momentarily, I imagine. But other than that, Hood or something like that would not be a bad item this game. Having a pipe for the team against Tinker is definitely going to be nice. Just so he doesn't die as easily. And looks like Hana, he does have 20 stacks of reactive armor. He can go dive under the tower if he wants to. He does not take any damage from the tower anymore as well. He heals all of it. So let's see. It looks like that is going to be the play. They want to go for this Warlock. He is the one they can kill easily. And they'll go in. Stampede comes out. Gives them a couple of seconds. Another little lag. Come on, Kale. Not now. In the meantime, in the mid lane, looks like they were running down the Invoker with that Centaur. They go in. They get the initiation. They get the kill. The Faceless Void thinking about going for a Chrono. He will in the end go for a Chrono on the Centaur, making sure he does not TP out. They did have a lift available, but I guess a kill is a kill no matter what. DJ in the meantime will go for a TP out, so they make it a 1-for-1 trade-off. They have to commit the Chronos here for that, but this was the first use of Chrono anyways, so we might as well use it. And Arbing, nice time walk, being stuck. Alright. Kind of a slower start from the side of Clutch Gamers than it was in the first game, but again, they are ahead. The Faces were a little bit ahead of the Weaver, the Invokers ahead of the Tinker, the Timbersaws ahead of the Centaur. So it just feels like all in all, Clutch Gamers, they are outlaning Execration. And they are having this, like, you know, small net worth gain. Over time, they get more and more of a lead. Han on the top lane may be in trouble though. The Pudge still not level 6, so there's no Dismember, but they might be able to burn him down. They need to be careful though, and looks like they are bringing in reinforcements. They take in the Tinker as well. In the meantime, the Rubik does run in to the Pudge, and he will be punished for this. In the meantime, the Timbersaw is going to be the next one they want to work down. Goes for Timber Chain away, and well, he will be fine. He'll be fine. Alright, Fire Blast comes out. It will be comboing up onto Sip. Maybe Sip is a little bit in danger. He doesn't have enough mana to use his Timeless, but he does have 16 charges available. DJ will be killed by Hana, who comes out doing a little bit of damage onto Hana, but it's not going to be enough to actually burn him down, and he will just tank those creeps, make sure he has full reactive armor stacks, and Sip will not be able to burn him down. Another combo comes out, Sunstrike on top of that, and the Weaver will burn down, will be forced to use his Timeless. In the meantime, the Centaur does TV back to the bottom lane, does have a Stampede available, but what can they really do with this? I mean, Stampede into running people down, that's maybe not going to be the most easy way of getting kills. And in the meantime, the Timbersaw, he's full HP again because of those stacks. So everything is good to go. That was a what, 1-for-1 trade in the end? Arbing got a tower on the bottom lane in the meantime, and as for the mid tower, looks like they didn't get too much damage off onto that tower, but they at least tried to pressure it a little bit. Bombach still sitting in position on that centaur. Oh, well, that's not Bombach, that's BPM. I did not think that was another guy. Warlock. Okay, I don't think this is enough, man. Maybe the Sunstrike. Oh, so close to burning him down. He's going for it. Hana, he's not going to be done yet. But Stampede comes out. This is going to be where the Timbersaw must fall down. Or is he going to get himself a little bit further away? Does have 20 stacks of reactor, maybe able to survive. Gets the Timber Chain further away. Looks like Hana, once again, he's living. How is this happening every single time? In the meantime, Fly Soul tries to get himself away. Does have that stolen Zakuchi. Courier flies out, gives some creeps. It looks like the courier will be taken down. So Rubik controlling the courier in a not the best way possible. Alright, well, at least they get a consolation prize. They don't get the Timbersaw kill, but they get the courier DJ. In the meantime, bottom lane, Sunstrike comes out from Clutch Gamers, and they bring him down easily. Bing does have a Chronosphere available as well if he wants to go deep, but looks like he will be fine backing himself up. They pressure the Tier 2 tower a little bit. He's moving towards the Shadow Blade next. Looks like he is trying to position himself on top of... Oh, he goes in. He goes for the Chronosphere. He goes in. Laser Creep coming out with that hobby as well, and Singer will be burned. Mid lane, looks like the Centaur a little bit in trouble. Cools now comes out on Milk, gets another kill here, and top lane they get kills as well. As every single lane they get one kill. Clutch Gamers just bringing the pains to the side of Execration. As if you can get one kill in every lane, like on top of each other, then I'm pretty sure the enemy team is a little bit in trouble. Hana is pressuring the top tower in the meantime. He's very close to finishing his hood. He can buy whenever he wants to. He's almost level 10 as well. He is top net worth with his two other core heroes in the game. So Execration, Clutch Gamers, once again, like in game 1, you know, they get to that 10 to 15 minute mark, and then suddenly they just step on the speeder and everything goes a lot faster. The Invoker is only 1,000 gold away from his Aghanim, so the Lounge looks like in mid lane. The Tinker a little bit too far out where he doesn't want to be, and he will be taking down. Fly Solo moves in. They used Stampede as well inside of Execration, but it's not going to be good enough as the Tinker will be burned easily. And now Ogre Major, okay, Pudge could go for a hook. If he gets the hook off, he should be able to kill him, but no, he will just go in, he will rot him in the face. TP's coming from the Weaver, the Centaur, the Warlock, everyone comes in. Bombbax will be killed. He accepts his fate. He will use a couple of spells before dying, but he will die nonetheless. Alright. Well, either way, speaking of items, Akanim said there's going to be pretty much 15-16 minutes on the Invoker. The Faceless Void will have a Shadow Blade completed. A little bit interesting to see Shadow Blade this game, but I guess if you don't want to go for Blink, you want to get an item that actually benefits your attack speed as well, then having a Shadow Blade is not bad. It's like you know, an initiation item for a carry hero, if you can call it that. And now let's see, Execration coming in from the side. They do have that blink available. They go in. Oh, but the first hit bash, the Centaur. That's just painful to watch. The Ogre Major in the meantime maybe kill the Arbing. Does have a Chronosphere available in 20 seconds. He goes in for the time lapse. Looks like Bombax will be fine for now. DJ is going to be the one who gets focused on. Golem comes out. Sunstrike on top of it all. Faces Void. They get hit by the storm. It looks like Hana is burning down. He will be killed. Finally, they bring him down. But even in the meantime, Arbing is backing himself up. He wants to go for that Shrine Hill. 5 seconds to go. Then he has this Chronosphere available. They go in. They stun the Weaver as well. He does have the time lapse available. He will be able to time lapse himself away. Chronosphere is up and running. Looks like the storm came out. The Weaver's going to be in issues. Chronosphere comes out. Maybe a little bit overkill, but they don't want to take any chances as the Weaver will be killed 2 for 3 this time around. Alright. Well, not a bad fight for the side of Execration. They're actually the ones winning in terms of net worth as they finally killed that Timbersaw. It could have been a little bit better, but you know, very unfortunate situation that you blink in and then the first hit that comes out is going to be a bash to your face. That's just one of those situations where you're like, please, please, save me, have mercy. Sadly, no mercy. Alright, looks like Arbing, he's going for that good old Shadow Faceless Void build, you know, going for the Lincoln Sphere early as your first big item. And, well, the Shadow Blade's still kind of a weird item, but we'll see if it has some value to it. The Timbersaw is obviously slowly trying to finish his Bloodstone. He does need 1,000 more gold, and that is done and dusted. And as for the other heroes in Voga, Aghanim Scepter, Trail Boots will be his next item. The Ogre Major is trying to finish up a mechanism as well, the Rubik. Banking up gold for Blink, he's only 1,000 gold away. Execration as well. Well, Blink is still up on the centaur, but he's not really been able to use it for too much lately. He is trying to set up for another kill in the mid lane. The Tinker does have his Trout Boost available soon. Blink as well. Bombax gets jumped on the Ogre, who comes out from the fight. They bring him back, and they should be able to get this kill easily. Very nicely done. They know that, you know, simply jumping the enemy team may not be good enough right now, so using that Blink initiation from the Centaurs to set up for hooks is going to be a nice way to get kills. Arping is very deep on the enemy side, maybe a little bit too deep as DJ moves in. He does have a stomp available with that Centaur. Stampede comes out, they try to go in on him, they will get the hook as well, and the face as well will be killed, as that was maybe a little bit too far out on your own. Arping loses his life. Alright, let's see what else. Weaver, 400 gold to go, then his Lingen Sphere is going to be complete. He's trying to chase down that Centaur, and well, it is a 120 gold bounty, killing those Helm of the Dominant creeps, so it's definitely worth chasing. The Warlock does have his next golem up and available in a moment as well. Almost has a Midas completed from the last fight. Same thing for the Pudge. Looks like both supports there. There's like, okay guys, we just got a couple of good kills. Let's buy some Midases, as right now, Clutch Gamers, they're still ahead. They're still having a very, very good game. So the only way we can win this is by trying to scale later into the game. Centaur goes in and gets lifted up instantly, and Suntrack comes out. The Centaur will be killed without getting his golem off at all. Why Solo steals the golem. Golem's onto the Weaver. The Weaver tries to chase him in the meantime. Looks like we'll be found out. He does have his timeless available. Doesn't need to use it though. Who comes out onto Bombax? Bombax will be controlled, and he should be killed here. Lingens will. Oh, DJ gets jumped on by Hana. Sip is forced to use his timeless. He did get the kill on the Ogre Major. In the meantime, Tinker goes in very, very deep. Gets a kill on the Rupik. In the meantime, Hana's going to be the next one to be jumped on. Gabi TPs himself back to his base as he needs more mana to be able to continue fighting. Looks like Hana will survive this time around. The face is what is moving himself back as well. Alright, well, 2 for 2.
Radiant's middle tower
Again, I mean, Clutch Gamers are so far ahead that 2 for 2, no matter which 2 dies on the side of Clutch Gamers, is going to be worth it. So I'm sure they're going to be very fine with what happened. Well, not bad, not bad. And well, the double Midas is completed now as well on the side of Execration, so the later the game goes on, the more favorable it's going to be for them in terms of, you know, the support heroes getting more items. But for now, Clutch Gamers, they are still very, very strong. And that mechanism still a little bit away, but you know, a couple more kills and then Clutch Gamers, they should be in a comfortable position again. They do have that Bloodstone available on the Timbers also. Now they want to go in, they want to start ramping up those Bloodstone charges, and let's see how they can do it. There's a haste run available that makes it a little bit easier for the Timbersaw, and they are pinging it viciously. Someone is like, guys, they picked up the rune, they are smoked, they're moving in, they're running us down. So very nice move there from the Tinker, just massively pinging that, you know, guys, they're coming. Someone picked up that goddamn rune. So, you know, sometimes it's too greedy to pick up the rune. Most of the time people like leave the rune alone because they might have vision of the rune and they see you, and this is one of those times. But it's a haste rune, it's just so juicy, right? In the meantime, Hana goes in. Tinker does get the bling away this time. In the meantime, Warlock, well, not so fortunate, he will be killed. One dead on side of Execration, one more Bloodstone charge to the side of Clutch Gamers. Now they want to push the tier 2 tower in the mid lane. They do have the Chronosphere available. The Faceless Void still trying to bank up gold for his Lingen Sphere as well. The Invoker trying to finish his blink. Bottom lane, the Weaver pushing on. Very close to finishing his Dragon Lens as well. Just, you know, small stat items. Trying to get some more and more gold. Either lens is done on the Tinker as well. Once the Acronym Circle is done, it's going to be very, very hard for the side of Clutch Gamers to push high ground. But if they can try and push before that happens, that is going to be their best time in the game. Alright, so the sweat comes out. They're trying desperately to burn that Roshan down as fast as possible. The Pudge does TP into the shrine. Someone was pinging that a little bit as a creature pull, but either way, Roshan is now dead, and Execration, they're moving into position, but it's too little too late.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright guys, well, Blink is done on the Rubik in the meantime. Picks up some small items as well just to go along it. Might as well. The Ogre Major does have that Still no mechanism? Did he buy it? Yeah, okay, he just has his mechanism done now. I was gonna say, like, what the hell did he buy now to not have enough gold for the mechanism purchase? But he does have it. No worries, he does have it. Pipe gets completed by the Timbersaw in the meantime. Like I said, having a pipe, this is one of the few games where you actually upgrade the hood on Timbersaw because of the Tinker being in the game. And bottom lane looks like DJ will just move him into position. He does have his hook available. I'm pretty sure he was spotted out there though. Looks like that's not the case. Okay, he tries to run in there. Oh, very nice blink reaction from Armel. They even go for the golem as well instead of Execration. The Invoker will just stall on them, blink himself away. No mercy for the weak. Clutch Gamers is like, you know, you thought you could jump. You thought I was baited. You thought you could kill me. Nah, I baited you, man.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Either way, that was a pretty godlike reaction time, but that's the trouble of Centaur. His cast animation is so long on host stomp that it's one of the easier times where you can get that blink away, and you can see Armel, he's doing it every single time. He's just playing around him. Gabi is now in the trees, maybe a little bit greedy. Tornado comes out from Armel, doesn't hit onto anyone though. In the meantime, oh, the Tinker gets spotted. Gabi is going to be in trouble. He does try and laser, he does try and get himself away. Is it going to be possible though? Oh, he gets it away. The laser keeping him alive. Cold now comes out from the Invoker. In the meantime, he's fighting up against the Pudge. The Pudge will be able to secure the kill on the Invoker, but this is just the Aegis. Hana still fighting. Tinker in the meantime, using as many spells as he possibly can. Armel is toggling through his spells like a crazy man. Hana will tank those Swarm, will go get himself away. The Warlock goes for the TP out. In the meantime, the Invoker needs to find a jump on this Weaver. He will go for the TP out. Will he cancel it? No, he will not. And as for the top lane, they were pressuring the tower in the meantime. Almost took it down. They ended up, well, they lost the Yoga match. They took the Pudge down, and now in the meantime, in the top lane, looks like the Weaver is going to be in trouble. Chronosphere will be his death. Barely enough damage, but you know, enough damage is still enough damage. Tornado now flies out. The Invoker is trying to blink forward. Tinker needs to be a little bit careful. He will defend this tower though. They will not pressure the tower. They will not commit forward right now. They don't have any Aegis on the Invoker anymore. So before the BKBs is up and running, they probably don't feel as confident. The Faceless Void will have his Lincoln Sphere complete momentarily as well. Timbersaw, well, looks like it's going to be Travel Boots next. Does find the Pudge.
That should help.
Alright. Well, still, Clutch Gamers, they are 10,000 gold ahead, so they're having a good time. Execration, they're losing bit by bit by bit. They need to find some bigger fights. They need to try and have more damage done. But the thing is, they probably don't want to really fight before the Aghanim is complete. Okay, that's maybe a little bit too far out on the Tinker. He gets jumped on by the Rubik. He gets lifted up into the air. Fire Blast comes out, and the Tinker is going to be taken down. Nice attempt from DJ to save him, but that Tinker was way out of line there. I mean, that's just too far out. There's nothing else to say about it. Now the Pudge will be run down as well. They go for Deafening Blast on the Warlock as well. Sunstrike comes out. Looks like the Warlock is going to be taken down next. As this is just everyone being killed momentarily from side of Execration. One person dies and then suddenly everyone dies. As Clutch Gamers, they're just running them down. The Weaver is going to be controlled. Will be stunned. Will be killed. Disarmed. That's stolen dismember from the Rubik, almost being his death. In the meantime, the Centaur will be jumped on and he will be killed as well. 4 dead inside of Execration, as the top tier 3 tower will be taken down. They don't have any creeps right now, so the Invoker will move himself back and try and force them to be pushed. Swarm comes out from the Weaver. In the meantime, they have 10 seconds before the Tinker starts respawning, but they should still be able to push further. Let's see how much damage they can do. Can it take down a set of racks? If they want to, they need to try and look for a jump on the Tinker. That is going to be the play they need to make. The Faceless Void, with that Chronosphere available, can go in deep if he wants to. Let's see, Arping. Okay. Dodging the hook, dodging the Swarm, dodging everything. The Lincoln Sphere will take a lot of that away as well. He will time walk himself back and forward. Those rockets is doing a lot of annoying damage to him, but it's not nearly enough to stop him from pushing. So the racks will be taken down slowly from the side of Clutch Gamers. Execration, okay, they go for the gold. They hook out the Pudge. Not good enough though. Hana still alive. Goes for his chakram. Looks like the Pudge will be taken down. The Chronosphere will control the Weaver as well. Stampede comes out. They try to bring it alive. The Weaver will survive. They do have a time war available on the Faceless Void. He will move himself a little bit further away. Armel goes invisible. Bing takes away the Swarm in the meantime. The Weaver goes in next to him. Okay, he tries to bash him in the face, but at least the Shrine will keep the Weaver alive. The Centaur goes in a little bit deep here now. He will try to go for the Storm. Will not actually be happening though, as the Weaver will be controlled. Bing gets another time walk away in the meantime. Bombbax is trying to force away the Tinker, making sure that either he runs away or he will be fire blasted in the face. And looks like the Centaur ended up dropping down to Hana once again. This is a bloodbath bloodbath of epic proportions. As clutch gamers, they still win the fights. They push, they stay alive. The Lincoln Sphere and Time Walk on the Faceless Void, making sure that even though there's a lot of burst damage on the side of Execration with the Tinker, it's not enough to actually stop him from pushing. And now the Invoker may be a little bit in trouble, goes for a Sunstrike. He actually gets a solo kill on the Weaver as he gets taken down, goes invisible, walks himself away. They might try and reinitiate, as it looks like that is going to be the case. Eulscepter comes out, and well, the Timbersaw sets up on DJ. DJ will be burned. Armel will be the one getting the kill. Hana, another Bloodstone charge for him. Travel boost, Eulscepter completed. This guy's a happy man now. He goes in. Okay, that's maybe a little bit deep, Hana, but I guess, there's two people that inside of Execration. Who the hell cares, right? Who the hell cares? Laser comes out. Gabi is trying his very best to burn him down, but it's not going to be enough damage. Armel tries to go for Tornado, very deep, but maybe a little bit too YOLO. Cold Snap comes out on the center. He will be burned. No more mana available on him. He will have to back up. He will pop a shrine. Get a little bit of mana because of that. But that is the last shrine they have around the mid area. They don't have any more shrine heals available, so it should be easy for the side of Clutch Gamers to continue pushing bottom lane. The Tinker is trying to split as much as he can. He needs to complete that Akin himself. He's only 400 gold away from it. That is what he's desperately trying to get. Alright, well, the Centaur. Blink, pipe completed. He's trying to work towards an Akin himself. The next Pudge does have his Aether Lens done very, very soon. But despite having an early Midas, they haven't really been able to get that much farm on the two supports. Glimmer Cape on the Warlock. And the Weaver does, well, slowly moving towards his Desolator. Some more damage for himself. Okay, Magi got him. Jesus completed. The Invoker does have that BKB and almost an Octarine Core on top of that. Stampede comes out. They try to initiate on Hana. Go for a stomp. Misses the stomp. And look at BPM, man. That HP is just sad. One rotation of spells and he's half HP, almost dying. So he will have to get himself out of that. The Faceless Void almost has a Mantle Spell completed now as well. Soon enough, an Acronyms on the Rubik, because why the hell not? Why the hell not? Looks like he's actually picking up an Aether Lens. Yeah, he has an Aether Lens completed on the Rubik. Blink, Aether Lens, Point Booster, Arcanes. This guy is rich. Now let's see that Acronyms doing some work on the Tinker, but is it going to be enough work? That's the question. Hana goes in, tries to set up on someone. He does find BPM. Tornado comes out. Cold Snap will control him. He doesn't have a Stampede available right now. Looks like Hana's going to be controlled. Chronosphere comes out on top of him. Sunstrike on the wall, and the Warlock will be taken down by the face as well. Looks like the time lapse is good enough. Okay, Warlock and Punch will be taken down. The Tinker with that laser is trying his very best to delay this push from happening, but they lose 3 heroes. BPM goes in for a stomp on the Faceless Void. Will be lifted up into the air with the Timbersaw Steel Steps, and the center will drop down the next. Tinker once again goes in, gets another laser off, does a lot of damage, but it's not enough damage as they still survive. The tower will be taken down. Execration, okay, Blink forward on the Timbersaw. They try to initiate on the Tinker. Looks like the Tornado comes up, may be able to burst him down this time, and indeed the Tinker will be killed. This time they got the jump they needed. The Rax will be taken down the bottom lane, and this looks like it's going to be moments away from calling the GG. No buybacks on the side of Execration, as well the supports will come out momentarily, but this is going to be mega creeps at the very least before Clutch Gamers is going to be in any position to move out of the base. Alright, fly solo. Well, being deep is not a problem. Why not? Gotta go deep. Gotta go deep.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Alright, that's mega creeps. Execration. Still not calling it, still just sticking around. Well, I guess they feel like they have some hope. Okay, they go for hope. They actually get a kill on the Faceless Void. That's a big kill. They get the kill on the Kiev Major as well. The Timbersaw is going to still be in position. Same thing for the Invoker, but finally they call it G. Wait.